kidding? The sun is shining, the air is warm. Have you ever seen a more perfect day?
What is going on? Wait!
Mail's in.
We'll get it out. I'm right in the middle of some very important financial business now.
Darling, this is financial business. If you don't read these, we're going to lose KBAY, lock, stock, and camera.
Now it's Mom's turn. Yeah, well, she can't keep denying that the deed is valid. Yeah, but will Mother see what's dead in front of her? I mean, she still sees Daddy as this flawless white knight. We just have to shake her to open up her eyes. I swear she's gone blind again. I mean, she's going to be as much to blame for this as Daddy if we go under.
Good going, Jake. You did an excellent job.
Yes, well, I thought you'd want to know the current conditions at Corey. They're shaky, erratic, a little insecure. Kind of makes you feel like God, doesn't it?
Iris. Oh, thank heavens, that's the press release? Yes, it's all typed up, ready to go. As soon as we get Mom's okay.
That's if we get her okay.
I don't know what words to use, Iris. How can we convince Mom that Corey's only hope is to publicly acknowledge Daddy's mistakes?
We just have to give it to her straight and hope that she takes it.
Take what? Something I should know?
Yes. Rachel, I think it's time you found out who Matt Corey really was.
Go ahead, ask her age. I'm 34.
42.
29.
Who do they think they're fooling?
Everyone.
New Maybelline Revitalizing Makeup.
Age-defying coverage.
Outwits fine lines. New Maybelline Revitalizing Makeup.
I'm 40.
Maybe she's born with it.
It's Maybelline.
I'm reading from the newspaper. Believe it or not, there are people out there who think television is a bad. I am in second grade and I can read from my fifth grade book. I really don't know what's wrong with Sandra. She acts like she doesn't like me. My name is Brennan Hudson and I'm in third grade. Protecting your turf is a fact of life in any company. There will always be people who cover... Phonics works for me!
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
These tater crisps are munchable. Mr. Phipps made them crunchable with only half the fatable. We know that you like thatable. They're absolutely irresistible. Absolutely irresistible.
If you can't resist chips, wait till you taste Mr. Phipps Tater Crisps with 50% less fat than potato chips.
They're absolutely irresistible.
Mr. Phipps Tater Crisps, irresistible and less fattable.
When Jeffrey catches a cold, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
We have a live-in doctor. He recommends Dimetap Elixir.
For colds, doctors recommend Dimetap for their families and yours.
It's the new Sesame Street Turnover Choo Choo, where children take Big Bird, Ernie, and Elmo on a ride over a wonderful turnover track. They even get to control real train sounds. The Sesame Street Turnover Choo Choo.
I know exactly who Mackenzie Corey was.
Mom, maybe if you read it...
I appreciate your concern and your efforts to help, but this is not the way to handle this, Amanda.
Mom, please. We worked very hard to portray the truth in the best possible
And what
light.
truth is that, Amanda? Because of one document, your father's whole life is a lie?
Rachel, we spent a lot of time here trying to choose the right words.
And I spent all night in your father's library going over his papers and remembering the kind of man he was. And I came to a decision. As CEO of this company, as head of the family, and obviously the only person who believes in his innocence, I will field all questions concerning this situation, and I mean all of them.
And just what do you plan to tell the press?
That all evidence to the contrary, Iris, your father is innocent. And this is an internal matter. It will be handled internally by the company and by the family.
You can't.
Excuse me? I can and I will. This is no longer for public consumption.
Mom, everyone will just assume the worst. They're going to accuse you of stonewalling.
And I couldn't care less, Iris.
What about what's going on internally? Mom, we're sitting on facts here. God, we can't even agree on what to do.
We can agree we have a corporation to run. And we have Mac's ethics and ideals to uphold. Now, we can do that together. Or you can cave into fear and to Jake and Spencer's scare tactics. It's your choice.
Hi, Mom.
Paulina.
Hey.
Hi, sweetie. What a surprise.
Wow, the hospital let you home early.
I don't think she left them much choice.
Well, you should have called us. We would have been over to pick you up.
I know, but Grant was there and he offered.
I found her packing.
Probably hailing a cab, right?
I was so tired of being cooped up in that awful place. Only 2 channels on the TV. All the people I love so far away.
We missed you, too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome home, Paulina.
Thanks.
We're glad to thank you for helping us.
My pleasure, Rachel. Any opportunity for a family to get together under happy circumstances is cause for celebration.
Well, I agree. And now that everyone's back in under one roof as they belong, I think things are looking up.
You know, Spencer, what do you say we celebrate with a nice game of racquetball? We can pretend like Rachel's face is on the ball.
Not today, Jake. I've scheduled a lunch meeting with Greta Weiss.
Wow, that's a high-powered lady. Good looker, too. You sly fox, you.
My interest in her is strictly as a major Corey stockholder, who, as of this morning, was still undecided about who to back for management.
Okay, great. What's your strategy?
Not mine. Yours.
What is this, some kind of game? I mean, I perform and then you grade it?
No, Jaco. You're on your own. Make me proud. Now, Greta Weiss is a very intelligent young woman. She's tough, but she's fair. And I'm confident that you can convince her to support us.
Yeah, with a little luck, maybe.
Oh, Jaco. Luck and savvy are your guardian angels. Look what you accomplished with that tape, huh?
You know, you're right when you think about it. I mean, it's kind of a small step for a guy who's about to become the head honcho over at Corey.
Now, that's the spirit. You better get going, you know. Greta is a stickler for compliments.
Yes, well, you watch me fly. Adios, amigos.
Adios, Jake. Adios, Rachel.
And then, after I finished the Jacqueline's, I thought I would go down to the hotel.
Vic.
I was wondering, do you think you can get some time off for lunch?
Are you okay?
I get it. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like I have hair growing out of my ears?
No. Last night, you didn't know whether you were going to have this baby or not.
I know.
So, have you made your decision?
You know what? I made a decision that I'm going to do something I really love today. I'm going shopping.
Shopping?
Yes, shopping is in you see, you buy, you wear.
No, Vicky, you can't just go zooming around town acting as if nothing has happened.
Zoom.
Vicky, come on, please. Look, we've got some big decisions
I
to
made a
make
decision,
today.
Ryan. I'm going to do something I really, really love.
But, Vicky...
Please.
Oh, hello, Maha. Didn't I just hear Bridget tell you that this was not a good time?
I couldn't help myself, Victoria. You look positively captivating this morning.
What do you want, Carl?
I'm here with an offer you must not refuse.
Well, we don't want or need anything that you have.
Now, hear me out.
No. Take your offer and go.
No. Impossible.
I'm sneezing my head off.
I'm sneezing my head off.
Where's my NyQuil? This is some cough.
This is some cough.
If I take this, I could still be up tonight calling and I got to rest.
I got to rest.
Hey, you're really sick. You need children's NyQuil as much as I need grown-up NyQuil.
Vicks NyQuil and Children's NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, stuffy heads so you and your child can rest medicines.
This is my Katie. I remember that morning. She slept through the night and woke up dry for the first time in ages. It must have been her new Pampers Ultra Dry Thins. They're nearly 50% thinner, with this unique ultra dry layer that turns white as it dries. so they work like no Pampers ever to help stop leaks better. And that means Katie stays drier. And I've got a very special memory.
New Pampers Ultra Dry Thins for girls.
For trying happy babies.
Get the dirt other liquid cleaners can leave behind. Introducing new bathroom liquid from Spick and Span.
A puzzle. With so many stomach remedies around, how do you know which you can take for heartburn? And for diarrhea? And for upset stomach? You take Pepto-Bismol to relieve most any common stomach problem, heartburn, upset stomach, and diarrhea. So who needs anything else? That is a puzzle. Pepto-Bismol's the only one you need.
A police commander discovers the vigilante he's searching for is a cop.
You took an oath to uphold the law.
And his wife.
How could you do this?
I am sorry for hurting you.
But he'll be devastated if he ever discovers who her partner is.
I cannot let you take the blame for something I started.
So who's your partner?
Days of Our Lives, NBC Daytime.
One woman predicted the century's greatest events, but there's one secret she's never told. Her incredible story revealed. Unsolved Mysteries, NBC Tonight.
Millions of grandparents are doing something different these days, raising their own grandchildren without tax breaks or benefits. America Close Up. Get close, get answers on NBC Nightly News tonight.
Now, would you share your husband with another woman? How about 8 other women? Meet a man and his 9 wives who say they have the perfect marriage. Now, NBC Tonight.
A deadly cult, a dangerous prophet.
Plagues will visit the wicked.
Could New York be the next Waco? Law and Order, NBC Tonight.
Informing and entertaining, a great reason to watch KBAY.
Read this one. Donna Hudson proves herself worthy of the title investigative reporter.
Loved it. Can't wait for it to be repeated. So, this is the mail about your interview on the high-class hookers, huh?
Down to the last rave review. Now, you can't say no to a follow-up.
Oh, think again.
Matthew, you've got to stop this obstructionist behavior or we're going to lose KBAY.
Tell me, Donna, what exactly do you propose to do?
I want to go undercover. Or should I say under the covers?
You want to pose as a prostitute?
Yeah. Why, you don't think I'm attractive enough? You don't think I have what it takes to make men go wild
Donna,
with desire?
You have what it takes, but there's more to it than that.
What? You don't think I'm sexy enough?
It has nothing to do with the sex.
It has everything to do with sex. Men and women attracted to one another. Men finding solace and comfort in the arms of a woman.
All right, okay. Go ahead, get yourself knocked off. Just remember me in your will, all right?
There's no reason to worry about me.
I'm not worrying. I'm going to take an ad out in the newspaper. Television executive wanted. I don't have anything to worry about.
I can prove to you that this is absolutely safe.
Listen, Donna, when a very little person, i.e. you, makes a very big and powerful person, i.e. a man who has paid for something that he's not going to get, her life is in danger. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand. And I can prove to you that I will not get caught. And you stay right here, and I'll be back.
Donna, you know,
I went for a drive this morning. I saw a house for sale. The house can only be described as spectacular in the Fair Oaks area. Are you familiar?
Yeah, sure. It's very exclusive. So?
The house is so much roomier. Beautiful gardens, rolling lawns that go on down to a veritable forest, gateways to the imagination for the young, and a land of peaceful solitude for us grown-ups.
Great. So, when do you move in? Me? Good heavens, no, it's not for me, it's for you.
With my blessings on your renewed cohabitation.
What Wait, what, are you saying this is a gift?
With my blessings for a long and happy life.
Over my dead body. No, I mean it. Spencer tried this. He had Grand me move into his house, his 40-room dungeon. I hated every single second of it.
Yes, but that's understandable. I mean, God, Spencer's inexorable taste. But look here, this house, I've never lived in it. You won't be bothered with disturbing memories.
Oh, no, of course not. Not until we walk up to the door and see that wonderful IOU card.
Fool. A gift from the heart expects nothing in return. Now, here's the name of the realtor. She's a very charming woman, and she's expecting your call.
I'm sorry to interrupt your little gift-giving session here, Carl, but I promised myself a wonderful day today, and ever since you arrived, it's going down the tubes. You guys know the way out.
Vic, wait, Vic, no. Why don't you wait for your shopping until later?
Yes, Victoria, I'll make you wonderful branch.
No, I can't do it. As a matter of fact, I can see the dresses walking out of Jacqueline's right now. Goodbye.
What is it with you? First a cave, then a house.
It's a step up, isn't it?
That's sick.
Now, look here, I've never made any secret of my desire that you and Victoria should be blissfully happy together. It's my fondest wish for my beloved son.
You know what my fondest wish is? You to disappear.
What are we going to do about Victoria?
I don't know, Bridget. And as I said, she was completely wired, and when Vicky goes like this, she doesn't stop until she burns right out.
And we both know what she's like when that happens. Dear, oh dear.
Come on, let's sit down. You're probably tired, huh? Rachel, we have to talk. Iris, we have talked and talked.
Well, we better talk some more, because if we don't act soon, we are going to lose the company and everything Daddy left in our care, including our future.
I just told you how I'm going to handle it.
Well, that's the problem right there.
Excuse me, Iris.
And there she was, packed, giving all of her flowers away.
If I had to look at one more pill one more time.
How you feeling, hon?
Terrific. A little tired.
You want to go up and lie down, and I'll have Hilda bring you some hot chocolate?
Actually, what I'd like to do is find out about Ian. Have you heard anything about his sentencing?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
Look, I know he could spend a lot of time in jail, but if kindness and courage count for anything, maybe the judge will go easy.
I know. I hope so. We owe him a lot for saving your life.
Yeah, I just wish I could be there for him. I have all of you, and he has no one. Will this be a working lunch?
Well, I do have some political questions to ask you, Free.
Let me see.
I'd be very upset if you denied me the pleasure of your company.
Excuse me. I tried. No use, at least not today.
What does that mean? Is that Iris Wheeler code? What is
No,
that?
it means there's no reason for me to stick around. Lunch it is.
Good. My car's out front.
Okay. Mom, Grant and I are going to go get some lunch.
I'd like to speak to you before you go.
Sure, why don't you sit down, sweetie? You can rest.
No, this is important. It needs to be outside.
Okay. I'll be right back. Excuse us.
What's up? What do you think you were doing with Jake?
Salad shooter helps you every day.
How about some cheese for your pizza or perfect salad shooter hash browns for breakfast? Vegetables sliced or shredded, and nothing tops a salad like salad shooter.
Point and shoot to help you every day.
Presto Salad Shooter Electric Slicer Shredder. So you can fill an omelet, slice a beet, make a soup, top a treat. Clean up easy, dishwasher safe, stores anywhere.
Salad shooter helps you every day.
Original and professional salad shooter.
My shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
Ultimate 2 Lip Sexy. Lips stay sexy all day.
I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. What you think about that?
Lip Sexy from Ultimate 2. It's on America's most wanted lips. And now, extra sexy is your gift with any $15 purchase from the Ultimate 2 counter at JCPenney.
It was the strangest thing. I came in from the garden and heard these bubbling sounds from the kitchen. On the stove was this hearty simmering pot of stew, chunks of beef, potatoes, carrots, and on the counter a can of Dinty Moore beef stew. It hit me. The big guy had been there, Dinty Moore, cooking his stew in my kitchen. Wasn't crazy about the huge thumbprint on the counter, but the stew was real satisfying.
Dinty Moore, the stuff that legends are made of.
You've never seen anything like it. Introducing the Fisher-Price mountain bike. It's not only loaded with the real mountain bike features and styling kids love, it's also 2 bikes in 1. So your little biker can move up from a 3-wheeler to an easy-riding 2-wheeler without any tools at all. It's the coolest thing on wheels. The 3-2 mountain bike, new from Fisher-Price.
If you hate the taste of cough syrup, throw in the spoon. Introducing Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps, a whole new kind of cough medicine from Drixoral. Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps are easy to swallow with no bad taste. And each Drixoral liquid cap is concentrated to give you 8 hours of relief, twice as long as most syrups. Get rid of your cough for 8 hours, and those syrups were good. New Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps. Drixoral. Isn't that better?
Paulina, I don't know what you heard, okay? Lenny, how could you even think of seducing Jake? Do you realize how dangerous that is? Paulina, I would walk on broken glass in my bare feet for this family if it meant I could save them from Jake and Spencer. What, did you think if you came onto him, he'd just hand over the land deed? It almost worked. How far did it go? How far? Look, I knew what I was doing, okay? Well, Amanda, Jake is the master at transforming himself. He could be a friend, a lover, a louse. And when he wants to suck you in, he's all gentle and loving. Jake could be your most wonderful fantasy. He could be the man who promises to love you and to take care of you. Before you know it, he's ripping your heart out. You were still hung up on him, aren't you? No, of course not. Look, I love you, Amanda, and I don't want to see you get hurt. And if you continue to play games with Jake, that's exactly what's going to happen. Please, please stay away from him. Please promise me.
Excuse me, Amanda. I hope you don't mind, but I've got to get going.
I'm coming. Don't worry about me.
I'll see you later.
We'll be back later. Enjoy lunch.
Bye now.
Rachel, you're making a big mistake.
We'll be fine, Iris. We have to remember what Max stood for. We stick with that, and we'll be fine.
Stop talking like a damn greeting card. You're wrong. You are more wrong than you've ever been. I just hope you don't lose everything before you realize that.
Hey, you okay? Oh, yes, honey. You ever had one of those days? Everything not so good? Not so good.
Absolutely not. The neckline, it's so sweet. I don't want to be sweet. I want to be sophisticated and sexy and trendy. Trendy, even beyond trend if you have it. Oui, bien sûr, je comprends. Oh, no, 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 no. But, madame, this is the latest by, No, Jacqueline. How can I tell you what I want? Just think, shock value. Think provocative. Well, I do have something I show to my younger clients. Yes, bring it out. Oh, yes. Perfect. I'll just take a smaller one. Don't you look at me like that. I can buy anything that I want. Perfect. Truthfully, tell me, Mother, Victoria, what are you doing in that dress?
Hey, Billy. Report. Oh, yeah, the report. Yeah, actually, I'm finished with it. I just have to find somebody to send it down to your office. Yeah. Yeah, great. Report. Here you go. Yeah, Harrison. Oh, hey, Dana, how you doing? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did get a chance to read the report on Lauren Devon's rape. Yeah, I wasn't aware that it was so rough either. Yeah, well, she used to hang around here a lot when she was dating Anderson. Yeah, I think she'll be a good witness for you. Morgan? No, don't know him from a hole in the wall. Well, yeah, I'd say that Lauren is probably lucky to be alive. Right, or pregnant. Listen, Dana, I gotta get going, okay? Yeah.
I can't lie to you anymore, Ryan. This baby that I'm carrying, it's not yours. It's Grant's.
Vic, I know what it was like to be brought up by a man who was pretending to be your father. You know, Spencer never knew. He could never accept me. He tried to treat me as his own son. He tried to love me, but something always got in the way.
I just don't believe you should bring a new life into the world if neither of the parents care.
No,
you mustn't. No, don't force me to leave before I have a chance to thank you. And Victoria, you have made me the most happy, the most fortunate of men.
Oh, what are you yammering about?
Yammering? Yammering? I'm yammering about your bundle of joy, of course.
My what?
Your childless. My son's son. Congratulations. How does it feel to be a father-to-be?
Amazingly, most people in America have never heard of this product. Tylenol Sinus Gel Caps, the strength you need from the name you trust.
Give me one good reason to try new Serenity bladder control guards. This new blue layer, only Serenity has it. Pulls the wetness in quicker. Odor protection. Drier, fresher. That just feels cleaner.
New Dry Layer Plus from Serenity.
When a new creation comes from Carolina Herrera, you know it will be classic. And when a new dry cat food comes from Fancy Feast, you know it will be supremely delicious. New Fancy Feast Gourmet Dry Cat Food. Good taste is easy to recognize.
Why insist on Massengill?
I know it's gentle.
Gentle for generations. Massengill vinegar and water extra mild is perfectly pH balanced, and unlike bargain brands, it's preservative free.
Massengill.
Trusted by more women.
And with you, you take me away to another world.
Stopping the weight loss insanity with Susan Powder.
Anybody that's been on a diet has been suckered into a scam.
On the next John and Lisa.
Weekdays on NBC Daytime.
I looked everywhere for unique Christmas gifts when the answer was staring me in the face. Glamour Shots Portraits. I got a free makeover and a 16-pose photo session. I chose a great shot for Jim. Something just right for Mom and Dad and everyone else on my list. So get the most unique gift of all, you, with portraits from Glamour Shots. This week, save 50% on your complete session, only $14.95, regularly $29.95.
5 ounces of milk make every 3/4 ounce Kraft single taste better. How do they do that?
Well, the mommy cow sprinkled some milk into the cheese till it got real big. Then she ironed it till it got real smooth.
More milk means better taste, and every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk.
Excellent.
Unlike imitation cheese made mostly with oil and water, milk makes Kraft singles taste better.
Krafty. Bye.
Jack Mussey, State Farm Insurance, Madison.
You
see, my goal is to keep pace with the future and outpace the competitors. And we can do that by taking a couple of needed risks. Thus, we can reward our shareholders handsomely.
All good goals, if they can be accomplished.
That's not a problem if I'm CEO, and with the help of powerful shareholders like yourself, anything is possible.
The Wall Street Daily was less than kind to you.
Yes, I have made mistakes, but I have learned from them, as opposed to the Coreys who won't even admit that they've made any. Speaking of which, when was the last time one of them got in contact with you?
Not for a few months, at
Well,
least.
I'll bet you that's when Matt was making the distress calls trying to round up support for his mother. Now, I'm going to need to be in touch with you a lot. I'm going to need your input.
I like that.
You see, the Coreys have created a cushion of power and money for themselves, but they just forgot who put them there. To friends and new management at Corey.
Good afternoon.
Spencer, do you remember Greta Weiss?
Yes, I do. I hope you and Jake have been hitting it off.
Jake has made a strong pitch for his leadership skills.
Yes, and I hope you take them to heart, Greta. Corey needs new blood. Jake's blood. Ah, here's one of the Corey team now. Soon we'll have that problem taken care of, won't we, Jake?
Actually, Spencer, I'm not so sure that Amanda's a problem. As a matter of fact, I think she may be a solution.
I can deal with them if you can.
You'll excuse me, I have something I need to take care of.
Sure.
May I have a word with you?
Well, hello, Grant. Now, excuse me, Greta. Jake? Yes, son. What is it?
There's still time to stop this pillage of Corey Enterprises.
Oh, come on, Grant. This isn't piracy. Jake and I are saving Corey from weak and feeble management.
You're crushing a family.
We're orchestrating a much-needed changing of the guard. You, of all people, should understand that. It's done every 4 years in this country.
You're about to destroy a lot of innocent people, not only their jobs, their entire lives.
If you're defending that family because you have a soft spot for Amanda Corey, then you're in for some pretty stiff competition.
From whom? Jake?
Don't be so smug, Grant. Jake, he gets what he wants. We'll talk later.
Well, where were we?
You tell me. You're the one who extended the lunch invitation.
Ah, yes. Talk politics.
Is that all you want to talk about?
Would you mind telling me what you're doing? I'm shopping. For me? I'll have you know that this dress is absolutely perfect for me.
Madame, ma femme. Mrs. Harrison.
Hi, Jacqueline.
We leave this for you to look at.
I just think that this dress would look better on someone a little younger. Someone, say, like me. I'm entitled to my frivolous moments, and you're one to talk. You're going to be exploding at your seams pretty soon. Why should you waste money on a dress you can't even wear? Oh, no. Did you end your pregnancy?
No, I did not end my pregnancy. I'm still very much pregnant. I just decided today was for me. No questions, no worries,
Darling,
no...
you've got to think this through
Did
now.
I have a chance to thank you for getting Grant off my tail?
Yes, you did.
I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. And I just love it that that louse thinks that his bullet shot was a trauma to my system. And about the dress, forget it.
Why? It's my new look. You like it.
I like it. On me, it doesn't look like I'm going on some kind of a date at the Bay City Motor Lodge.
I'm not over the hill yet. You wait and see.
Jacqueline? Madame Harrison, how may I help you?
Jacqueline, I like this dress.
Oh, but your mother...
I know, but I love it, and I want it. So bring out as many other dresses as you can.
I want a big surprise waiting for someone very special when he gets home tonight.
Now, what would make you think that Vicky's pregnant?
You, lad? Now, look here, there's no need to be coy with me. I understand full well the need for secrecy. I mean, the divorce and all that.
You probably really have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, I do. Now, I saw the baby toys. You know, your father doesn't miss too much.
There wasn't any baby toys at Vicky's.
Not today. Yesterday, when I brought the champagne. And in hindsight, I should have brought a non-alcoholic beverage. That would have been a much more appropriate choice.
Hey, or a house.
Yes, well, I mean, Victoria's house is lovely and all that, but your child, he deserves much more. You've got to have a yacht. You've got to have horses to ride.
Right, well, love the money can buy.
Well, what's the point of having money if you don't spend it on your own flesh and blood?
Well, you can send it to charity, Carl, because there's going to be no takers here.
Look, I was thinking, would it be all right if the child were to call me Granddad? I'd take very good care of him right up. I promise you I would. You know I will. There'd be no talk of money, no greed, no rancor. Just love and the innocence of childhood. It's a consummation devoutly to be wished. It'd make my dreams come true, thanks to you and Vicky.
Right, well, then you can just keep dreaming, Carl.
You know, you're very lucky to be with her at this time. I wish I had been able to spend some of that, or to share that miraculous time with Justine.
Right. Listen, Carl, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to go. I've got an awful lot of work to do.
Not to worry, not to worry. Anything you need, anything any of you need, feel free. And remember, your secret's safe with me.
Wow, it was a special feeling. I loved it right away.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care. What's it like the first time?
Like a burst of clean. My mouth felt so clean and so healthy that it was just like leaving the dentist office.
That fresh from the dentist feeling. It's because Arm & Hammer has twice the baking soda of any other major brand.
Now I get that fresh from the dentist feeling every single time I brush.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care for that fresh from the dentist feeling of clean. And now introducing that healthy feeling in new neat and easy stand-up tubes. Look for them in your store today.
Start fresh and get a whole other kind of chip.
Chip Shot.
Presto Chip Shot potato chips. Slices so thin they gotta be crisp. Regular or ripple cut. Fry 'em up or even microwave for a light, no-fat chip.
Chip Shot.
Perfect Chip Shot slices. Flavor 'em up for the taste you want. Clean up easy. Dishwasher safe.
Chip Shot.
Crisp, light, delicious. A whole other kind of chip. Chip Shot potato chipper.
Chip Shot.
From Presto.
Final boarding announcement, flight 74 leaving gate.
There are times you can feel your body heat rising.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Fortunately, there's Degree antiperspirant. It's body heat activated.
Visiting someone special?
Yeah.
Every time your body heat rises,
We're having some air conditioning problems.
Degree releases extra protection to keep you cooler, drier.
Steve! Remember me?
Nothing protects you like Degree. Your body heat turns it on.
Ever wonder why you get slow drains? Well, in clear drains, water can run fast, but after a while, drains develop this gunky buildup. Now, though, you can treat and prevent all this.
Introducing Drano Buildup Remover. See, ordinary drain openers get clogs, hit miss buildup, but new Drano Buildup Remover's natural enzymes keep attacking buildup, so drains flow free. Get new Drano Buildup Remover and go with the flow.
From S.C. Johnson Wax.
Well, I'll tell you, you drop by Corey anytime. My door is always open.
You're tired, aren't you? I can see how much the fight for Corey is taking out of you.
Yeah, Jake and Spencer are really hitting hard, you know? We're just trying to stay afloat.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I wish there were. Most of the problems seem to be internal. But the truth is, Grant, I was so sure that we would be able to get through this. I'm not anymore.
Have you told Rachel about how you feel?
That doesn't help.
Well, maybe I can. I have some influential friends in Washington that can make a takeover very tricky for Jake and Spencer.
Grant, that's your father.
Doesn't mean I necessarily approve of how he's treating your family. Or you. Think about it. I have to call Stephanie. Would you excuse me?
Sure.
Goodbye.
And I thought we were just starting to get along. And now that my business day is finished, maybe we can pick up where we left off.
Give me my hand back, Jake, before you lose yours.
Yes, Larry. Yeah, you should get it by this afternoon.
What are you doing?
I sent it over by messenger. My pleasure.
You are sending Jake's investigator our lab report.
That's not Jake's investigator. He's an independent investigator.
It doesn't matter. The point is, the deed is real.
If you choose to believe the report, which I don't, Iris, that's what I told Larry.
You just don't understand, do you? Rachel, that report is official. He'll believe it, and so will everybody else. So you may as well kiss this home and your family and your job goodbye, because this is the end of it.
Stop badgering me, please.
You are unbelievable. Amanda and I have begged you to listen to this. Together we might have done something to have saved Corey from being massacred.
I will not. For the last time, I will not sacrifice what Max stood for anything, Iris.
We are not just fighting for this company. We are fighting for everything that we have worked for, everything that's important to us, and everything that we want to give our children.
I will not let anything happen to this family.
It's too late for that. It's already happened. And if you could just stop isolating yourself and face reality, then you might be able to see that.
Your reality. You have every right to believe everything you want to believe about Mac. I will not doubt him, Iris.
Listen, Rachel, I loved my father. I loved him too. But he wasn't perfect. You know what? He was human. And it took me a long time to realize that. I'm just really sorry that you don't have the time left to come to the same conclusion.